Hey Owen, what's wrong? Why so gloomy?
You know, Fuji, my sister just learned how to drive a car.
And then?
And she crashed my friend's dog.
Your friend's dog?
Yeah, and his name is Owen.
Oh my God.
So Owen is dead, which is me dead.
Owen is dead?
My car as well.
It's okay. Here, have a drink. It
Huh?
will make you feel better.
Wah, dum tighty. Oh, thank you, my bro.
All is well.
You're the best. Wow. Wow.
He's feeling better now.
Wait. Wait, what? Which ones? I feel something in my tummy.
Me too. Something like bladder feels like it.
I feel like I want to pee. But I don't know how to.
Do you know how to pee?
Oh, I know someone who knows how to pee. Let me go.
Tell us. Oh my God.
Hello. Is this adult knee? Yeah, we're looking for your son. I mean the kidney. We're in a bad situation. Please send him immediately. We need the kidney. Please. Thank you.
Wong 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 pom pom ma 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 wow 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 wow.
Hi. Today we're gonna talk about kidney, but not an adult knee, cause it's a kid knee. Haha, just kidding.
Hey, my name is kidney. I am one of the most functional organ in your body, and my job is to excrete waste products inside your body in the form of fluid. Starting from now, I am going to explain you several parts of my body so that you can understand more about me.
In the cortex, there is starting part of the nephron that is called Malpighi body, and inside of it there are glomerulus, where it is to filtrate blood to produce urine. In medulla, there are several structures shaped like pyramid and is called the pyramid. Inside of it, there are some part of the structure that is called nephrons, and its job that will help our body to excrete urine with four medical steps: filtration, reabsorption, augmentation, and last but not least, excretion. That we will elaborate in the later part of the video. The produced urine will be delivered to the bladder through some tunnel called calyx minor and continue to calyx major, then reach the renal pelvis. Urine is made out of water and several ways in our body. The water will come from the blood, then pass through the glomerulus, then it continues to tubulus contortus primus, lip of Henle or ansa Henle, tubulus contortus secundus, then the urine will be collected in the collecting duct and continue to papillary duct, then minor calyx to major calyx, and lastly, before it goes to the bladder, it passes through the ureter. So there are four types of process that happens in the nephron. The first one is filtration that happens in the glomerulus. So the glomerulus has three layers that help with the filtration of the blood. These layers are semi-permeable, so that only specific substance like urea or other toxic compound can go past through the layer and go into the tubule. In this process, blood will flow through a structure inside Malpighi body that is called glomerulus. That what we have talked about it earlier in this video. It helps to filtrate blood so that some of the excess water and ion in our body will be excreted within the urine, while several big molecules will contain and won't pass through the glomerulus. After the filtration process, there are still many useful substances for our body. Therefore, we need to absorb this useful substance back to our body in the tubulus contortus primus. These useful substances such as water, glucose, amino acid, vitamin, including many types of ions and other substances such as urea and excess salt, will be excreted as urine, which we call the primary urine. After the reabsorption in the proximal convoluted tubule or tubulus contortus primus, there are still some useful substances that are not absorbed in the tubulus contortus primus. This substance will be absorbed again in the loop of Henle, then followed by secretion in tubulus contortus secundus. Ultimately, the product of the reabsorption is the secondary urine. Now, the third part is the tubular secretion. Tubular secretion is basically the selective movement of non-filtered substance from the blood vessel into the tubular, which simply you can say like the adding of substance from the blood vessel back into the tubular to be thrown away within the urine. These substances such as hydrogen, calcium, creatinine, drugs, and urea, also several toxic substances from the blood will be secreted. So, besides producing urine, I also hold an important role in maintaining homeostasis, such as regulation of extracellular fluid volume and composition, as well the regulation of acid-base in our body. Do you know how I regulate the ECF or extracellular fluid? It is done by maintaining the water balance in our body through the water regulation in the loop of Henle. During the condition where the body lacks water, I will resorb more water, making the urine more concentrated and less in the volume. Meanwhile, if the body takes too much water, I will regulate it so that the urine volume increases but the concentration is decreased. Same goes for the osmolarity in our body. When ion level in our body such as sodium is too high, the kidney secrete the sodium by diffusion. However, when the body lacks enough iron, the body keeps iron from going out. Meanwhile, if the body is too acidic, I will regulate some ions in our body to remain its pH balance level by secreting some ions and maintain the rest of it.
That's all about me. Thank you for watching.
Hey, Fuji, you can clean now? Yeah,
I feel so much better now.
I feel so much better. Ooh, it's coming out.
Yay!
Hey,
Don't forget to watch the... Thank you, kidney.